Man, it's the week. Wilder versus Tyson Fury fight week, man. Been waiting for this for a while, and we all know it's gonna be epic. Um, there's been some news that's come out as far as people like Anthony Joshua. I guess his deal has been completed to fight whatever that dude's name is. The IBF mandatory. You know, I've heard one person that's made a video about it, so that should kind of show where that man stands now when it comes to the heavyweight division at the present time. Um, but yeah, this is gonna be it. We've heard a lot. Tyson Fury talking about how he's gonna go in there and knock out Deontay Wilder in 2 rounds. He's talked about Deontay Wilder quitting. For whatever reason, media's been trying to co-sign that, like, oh no, he really could knock him out. He really could, even though we've seen nothing that says that he would be able to do that. We've seen him hit Deontay Wilder with clean shots and it not phase Deontay Wilder, but somehow, oh no, it definitely could happen. It definitely could happen. It's like, okay, it is what it is. But I can't wait. I think it's gonna be different than the first fight. As far as, I think Wilder's gonna be a lot more relaxed, a lot more calm. When I saw that fight, I remember seeing that fight. The first thing I said is like, why is he so fidgety? Why is he so edgy? Why is he fighting like that? Like, what the fuck is this? From round one, I was saying that. Even though he was still hitting him, and I thought he won a couple of those, earlier rounds, I was like, what are you doing, man? Like, what the F are you doing? When he calmed down and relaxed, he stopped trying to push the issue. He dropped the dude. He didn't get credit for it, but he dropped the dude. Then he dropped the dude again. He got credit for it that time, and then we saw what happened when he put the boy out, but they didn't end the fight for whatever reason. He just needs it. He just needs to be calm. People keep saying all these different things that he needs to do. Oh, he needs to be more active. Oh, he needs to throw more. Like, I remember when people were saying that when it came to the Ortiz fight, and I was like, no, the fuck he doesn't. That's how he got clipped in the first place. He needs to just relax, chill, slowly implement his game plan. Whenever you get you get your spots, go into the body, little hooks, keep yourself safe, and when the opportunity comes, put him out. F what everybody else is saying. And that's basically what he did. He understood what the issue that he had in the first fight, so he didn't throw as many punches, actually. He actually didn't throw as many punches, but, he was doing what he needed to do. He was being, even if he lost some, let's say a little bit more rounds than he did in the first fight, he still understood the end game. He understood the end game, and he cut out what he was doing that enabled Ortiz to clip him like that. So in this particular fight, it's the same type of thing. That all that fidgety stuff he was doing, pushing, trying to push the issue, he just needs to be Deontay Wilder, and I think he understands that now. Like, hey, just be Deontay Wilder. Just relax, do what you do, and things will happen as they always do. Because after watching that fight again, there were a lot of opportunities for Wilder, man. Multiple times where Tyson Fury was just set up right to get put out, and Deontay Wilder just didn't take advantage of it. Because with his wailing and the way he was fighting, and his feet placement, the spaces he was in, he kept missing the opportunities. They were there, like a lot of them. A lot of opportunities were there. So I believe that, he understands that, and he's going to take care of it. We've seen what he does in rematches, and we see how his level of intelligence, as far as from match to match to match to match, even though he wins fights, he'll still go back and look at what he was doing wrong, the adjustments that he needs to do, the changes that he needs to make in order for him to be a better fighter. And I think the biggest mistake Tyson Fury made was not fighting him right away. I don't think it was a positive thing for Tyson Fury to have given this man 2 extra fights, because I think he's a lot better now than he was 2 fights ago. A lot better. He's learned a lot more. He's a different fighter to me. Tyson Fury, You know what I mean? We seen what happened with him. Yeah, you won your first fight, but we seen what happened in that second fight. You know what I mean? And it's kind of funny to me that just all of a sudden, before it was, oh, he won 10 rounds. That's all the media was saying. He won 10 rounds. He won 10 rounds. He won 10 rounds. But then now all I'm hearing all of a sudden now is getting to fight week is excuses for why Deontay Wilder knocks him out. You know, first it's like Eddie Hearn's talking about, oh, he's heard about things that happen in the camp. So he's picking Wilder to knock him out now because of things he's heard in the camp. You know, you got Dan Rafael's and them. Oh, well, do you think that, you know, whatever his name is, softened him up for you? You know, with the fight that he had? Try to make excuses. Yeah, you got your face split up, but he got his face split up, but he won every damn round still in the fight. He just got caught. You know what I mean? And at the end of the day, if anything, you know, softened him up, it was him being knocked unconscious. When you get dropped 3 times in a fight and you get put unconscious, yeah, that's going to soften you up. And that's part of why they wanted to fight 2 lower tier competition fighters. You know, and then it doesn't help when it comes to Tyson Fury, the fact that he fights down to his competition. You know, but we all know he's going to be prepared for this fight. This is the fight of his life. Because literally, when you fight Wilder, you know, your actual life is on the line. People keep saying that, oh, you know, go into the ring and you put your life on. No, like, you really putting your life on the line when you fight Deontay Wilder. You better be in the best shape of your life. Because there's a chance that if he catches you cleanly and he catches you right, you might not go home. You know? You might not be on your feet ever again. You know? It might be there, hospital, morgue, casket. So you got to be on point. You know, but, you know, we'll see, you know, what happens as far as promotion and everything goes for this particular week. And can't wait for the fight, man. This is the biggest fight of 2019, 2020. And I think the only thing that's going to be bigger would be, let's say, a rematch. If Tyson Fury somehow was able to win, then obviously the rematch would be a bigger fight. Or if Manny Pacquiao takes on Errol Spence. Those are the only 2 fights that I think will be bigger. That, you know, that could be bigger than this particular fight. You know, but I can't wait, man. Like, subscribe, share. I'm out.